licking us, checking in twice. Wanna find out who's good in your nights. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good for goodness sake. Little one child, little not cry, little not cry, I'll tell you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. It's that motherfuckers, y'all. It's that time of year again, y'all. Shit, man. Tell you what, y'all. It's good, y'all. Once you know what this shit really all about, y'all. Controlling your energy, y'all. Being happy. Enjoy it, shit. It's it's your definition of world circumstances. Everything can have a benefit for you. All depending on your definition. Wow. The power of the human mind. It's just that simple. It's just that simple. And once you know what this world is really all about, and you know who you are, truly, you know. Yeah. Not that identity you was born into, not that shit. No. That was a part of your story, a role you played. And that's cool too. Yeah, man. That's a real deal. It is a role that you play, you know. You really don't even think about it, you know. You hear loose words and terms shit. Like, you know, on the television or movie, somebody say the game of life. It's like, what game? It's like you don't even know that it really is a game of life. You know, let's think about this, man. Advanced sentient beings have created, you know, created the ability to download human consciousness to machines, creating immortality of the consciousness, the identity, the mental identity, which is your soul, the consciousness, lives on. That is something that's most profound. So, let's allow your imagination to run loose here. You saw your Matrix movies, and it's all the humans were batteries. And they had them all stuck there in little pods, and they were getting the energy sucked out of them and shit. While they had this big, magnificent life they were living, fantasy world. Not exactly. The world don't work like that, but when you think about as so above as below, think of your individual cell as it's like its own little universe, and then you got your seven, what is it, seven spheres or whatever the fuck they call that shit, your chakras. Right, and those would be considered like your planets and stuff. You know, you start to really understand these things. The way this structure of the universe here is structured off. The human body is structured the same way. It's just that cool. Then you look at temples and your mosque and so on and so forth. Look at the structure, and that is built the same way. even the pyramids, the structure in the pyramids, they're structured off the human brain. Truth has been built in the structure of things. Symbols. Being able to understand symbols, signs, symbols, and numbers is something that's very beneficial to understand in this world. You know. Now, you'll be able to still operate in the world that you grew up in. You know, that's its whole special little game show there, you know. But to understand that there's still more to explore in your journey. You know? No? A new surprise for you. May meet somebody. You know? You ever think about somebody you just met, like a co-worker, a friend, or somebody you're hanging out with, or whatever, old lover, you know, ex-woman, her family, one of her sisters or something, you get real close in friendship with. And it's unexpected because y'all wasn't really that close before. It is kind of an understanding y'all had, and all of a sudden you reflect on it. You was living a life that was, in the service of yourself, fulfilling your desires and shit. And these other folks, they were doing the same shit out there. And life circumstances took us one way or another, which made our story in the game of life quite dramatic and theatrical, to say the least. Then you find yourself as becoming really, really good friends, and it's quiet understanding and respect for each other. And it's like, okay, it's cool. You know what I'm saying? It'd be like that. It's people you meet in your journey, you know. Especially the ladies, you know. I got a thing with ladies, you know. I love me some beautiful women, you know. Guys, I'm just saying, you know. Two adults get together. Anything can happen, baby. That's what I'm saying. Anything can happen. And a man and a woman, come together. Allow nature to unfold in the beautiful vibration of life. Talking about something special there, baby. It's something you want to sit on and feel. The vibration of life. That's some good shit right there, baby. So now my imagination is to run loose thinking about baby now. I got some beautiful fake lady friends, y'all. Fine ones, man. Stone cold foxes, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of them model, they sing, some of them rap, some of them, you know, they entrepreneurs and shit, you know, like, you know, they're all doing their thing. That's interesting, you know. You know, there's a few of them we being close. A few of them we probably flirting, you know. And other ones we know each other. But my mind was here and they were there. But when two adults come together, ain't nothing like a woman. I tell you. Ooh, especially when she loves herself and she take care of herself. There's a special treat right there. That's a woman that loves and tends to her own needs. That's a pampered pleasure right there, yo. That's like heaven on earth, yo. Coming in out of a good old sexy woman like that that's been taking care of her needs, you know. It's like pulling my limousine into a real clean driveway. I know what I'm talking about, yeah. You know what the fuck I'm saying, yeah. Yeah, when baby make you feel like that, it's real, yeah. Most times we let that shit go to your head when you ain't been trained in the mission of life. And you don't know how to love yourself. But you get hooked on the cookie. And you ain't hooked on loving yourself intensely and playing it cool. Not getting giddy and desperate. Not forgetting about your damn self, thinking about baby so much. And you let yourself go. And baby let herself go away from you too. And then everything that you thought you had built goes to. Because you threw all your everything into baby. And there ain't nothing wrong with being nice to baby. I'm just saying. You should have thought about that shit. But that's life circumstances. That would happen more times than a few with most of us brothers in a lifetime. Until we settle down. Yeah. Or we realize that, hey, you know, maybe this time, it's time to love me. Instead of throwing my energy everywhere else. You know, how can I be there for that special somebody, you know? How can I be there for my youngins? How can I provide services for the greater good? You know, how can I be able to, you know, stay on mission and manifest more beautiful moments for myself and my little ones? You see what I'm saying? How can I be able to be a benefit just by being in the presence of others if I don't take care of me? See, think about little things like that. Well, boom. You know everything's already done, so ain't no rush. So just pace and flow, baby. Enjoy yourself. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. I got some good shit in my medicine bag, yo. I got some smoky quartz in it. I got smoky quartz. I got some appetite. Yes, I got soda light, lapis lazuli. It's another one that's in there. What's the other one? Gee whiz. Oh, Shungay. Block EMF waves. Boom. Well, I got outfitted all 5 of those stones into this medicine bag. Feels pretty good, you know. Inside dope. What's up with the medicine bags? Medicine bag, you put like your coins, your talismans, your stones. Some people, you put whatever you want in there. Some people, they put a little grass in there or their pills. It's for what it's the little things you may need when you're out and about, right? But the thing about how do these different stones that they say they have, you ever go into a crystal shop and say, oh, they have different health benefits. They can do this, that, and the other. Okay, that's good. Now, these things in this world, they do have benefit. But keep this in mind. Within you can do everything. But the good thing about an exterior thing like a talisman or something, just by having it, you can subconsciously program yourself to know to build.